TD Stadium in the heart of downtown Atlanta, home to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Ramblin' Wreck ready to roll here today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country. The squad here today looking to put on a show. Taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Yellow Jackets offense will begin backed up off that forward turn. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's a draw to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team.
Timeout by the defense.
The Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. In the clear at the 25. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets him fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. No huddle here for the offense.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The defense showing blitz here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Might kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Inside give now from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down. This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down coming up after that running play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. And looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Second down and goal upcoming. And he'll set up to throw. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The pass rush closing in. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Pass not complete.
About this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
And the game just good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Will that holding... be a drive killer. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. The pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long from the 14. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Able to move the stick. First down. And the Yellow Jackets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They're going to run it here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
Looking to pass here on second down. Escapes the sack. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fair catch made at the 20. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense going with the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled, but first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The Yellow Jackets hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Has caught. Can he get in? And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? As a design quarterback keeper. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
We got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the comeback continues.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.